So the Golden State Warriors, Kevin Durant had some interesting comments made on a program with, I think it's called Post Up with Chris Haynes, where I don't have the quote in entirety, or the quotes in entirety, but I have the gist of it. He said, Kevin Durant said, I've come to the conclusion that people hate the fact that I play for the Warriors, and people hate the fact that I'm so damn good at basketball. They just don't like that combination. And so that brings out jealousy, envy, even if it's through comments, even if it's through slick comments through the media or people testing my manhood on TV. They just can't stand that. He went on to basically repeat the same shit. And I just, look, there are times when Kevin Durant is right on the money with me, like when he talked about fanboys in the media. But I listen to everything that Kevin Durant says, man. And basically, I come to the conclusion that he is extremely sensitive. And there's a reason why Russell Westbrook posted those pictures on Instagram, that picture of cupcakes. Draymond Green shouldn't have called Durant what he called him. No man should call another man that term, bitch, But, look, man, you start to come across as just, like, very bitter and sensitive and, you cry about every little thing that someone says in the media about you. I mean, all players pretty much get criticized for something. LeBron James was criticized for stuff. You're going to get criticized for stuff. But it's like you fixate on that, like to a degree that I haven't seen another athlete do, Also, when I'm looking at his comments, it seems to me he's kind of talking about LeBron, like through slick comments through the media. Who else is he talking about? Who else could he be talking about? That's why I was telling you in that video I did a couple weeks ago that I thought that they were sneak dissing each other. And I think that's how Kevin Durant interprets LeBron's latest comments. I'm getting some text messages. I changed it from the doorbell thing. People were like, why don't you answer your door, Mike? I'm like, no, it's just a notification sound. But that's why I was saying that I think these two are sneak dissing one another, man. Because I don't know who else he could be talking about. Yeah, he could be talking about people in the media, but I don't really think so. I think in that instance, he was talking about LeBron James. Because I remember reading something saying that LeBron James reportedly was very pissed about the toxic atmosphere comments that Durant made a couple weeks ago. And I think when LeBron said that he was a staple in his game, he basically is saying, look, I'm a legend, I'm an icon. And then, it's just a lot of jealousy when it comes to, I think the issue with Kevin Durant is he's thinking, look, I've won the last 2 NBA championships. I've been the finals MVP. Why are the media always talking about this guy instead of me? It almost reminds me of like in the cartoons when Daffy Duck thought that he was the more talented of between him and Bugs Bunny, but Bugs Bunny got all the adulation. It's kind of like that with them, man. Like, like he's Daffy Duck and LeBron James is Bugs Bunny. Like, Everybody loves Bugs now, but nobody wants to give Daffy Duck his due and shit, and that's just, how it is, man. Like, look, popularity contests shouldn't matter. You know, Magic Johnson was extremely popular. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, very respected, but you know, popularity wise, no. That's just how that was. But Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is arguably the greatest basketball player to ever lace him up. But he's not exactly the most popular. He's not Julius Erving. He's not Michael Jordan. He's not Magic Johnson. He's not even Larry Bird when it comes to how people feel about him. Like as far as like a guy that walks in the room and everybody and just everybody's just gravitating to him. No, but everybody respects what he does, and Kevin Durant wants everybody to love him, and that's just not the case. Everybody's not going to love Kevin Durant, and I don't know why he won't get that through his head. And also another thing is that whenever he keeps making all of these comments and complaining about not getting his just due and people being jealous of him, all this stuff does is just the only thing this stuff does, in my opinion, is just it starts to make Kevin Durant unlikable. Now, me personally, I loved him when he was in OKC. He seemed like a quiet, thoughtful, reserved guy, intelligent. He still is a very intelligent person, very introspective. But something's happened. I didn't personally like his move. I thought it was weak from a competitive standpoint. I just can't fathom Charles Barkley joining Michael Jordan to beat. I know it's a different generation, but that part just threw me. But I accept his decision. He made his decision. I'm sometimes wondering, though, if a part of him has second thoughts about joining the Warriors. Now, from a success standpoint, it seems like a slam dunk decision. I mean, like I said, he's won 2 NBA championships. He's won 2 Finals MVPs. You know what I'm saying? He's winning. He's part of a winning organization. But on the other hand, he doesn't get the same credit. He doesn't get the credit for winning like he would on another team because, gotta remember, before he joined his team, they won 73 ball games. So I think that eats at him a little bit. And I also think that he kind of feel like him joining the Warriors isn't everything that he thought it was going to be. I know that right after he announced his decision to join the Warriors, he was giving his reasons for joining them. And he was saying that one of the reasons that he was drawn to the team, they recruited him, is that he thought it would be fun. He thought it would be a fun experience when he played. He loved the organization. He just thought that his style of game would fit in nicely, which it has. But I think that there are some things going on outside of just Draymond Green that has kind of made Kevin Durant much more surly. I get the impression that there's like some sectionalism going on, some fracturing behind closed doors in the locker room. I think certain guys hang with certain other guys. I think certain guys hang with certain guys. Some other guys hang with other guys. I think they're not playing as a team so much as they were a couple of years ago. And I think that Kevin Durant and the other guys, I don't think they're enjoying this season quite like how they have in other years. And I don't know what Kevin Durant's going to do after this year, but I do know one thing. I think he's a young guy that's still searching for something, man, and he's searching for happiness, and he hasn't really attained that yet. Because if he was truly happy, he wouldn't be worried about so much what other people talk about or say about him. You know, I just don't. I can't picture Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and Charles Barkley or LeBron James. I can't picture these guys, going on a forum and complaining about criticism from sports media. That's part of the game, So that's just how that is, man. But tell me what you guys think.